Why is it? There we go. Live. See if anybody even shows up. Live from the garage. Think anybody can hear it?
I don't know.
There's 3 people in here.
Nice.
The life of a fly fisherman. Oh, here we go. What's up, Ryan?
Hey, Ryan.
Four people showed up. It's not a total failure then. 5 live stream ideas. Does it tell us who's in here?
I don't know.
How can you tell? No. Just hanging out. You guys are finally doing it. That's right. I don't know how to tell who's in here though. It says there's 7 people, but we can't see anything. And then when people comment, it disappears after like 10 seconds.
Start going?
Yeah. So anyway, what's everybody up to tonight? 9 people, dude. That's cool.
It's happening quick.
We thought we'd finally give this a try. We've been talking about it for a while. Charlene, hello. How are you? C-Dub, hey. So we're live streaming from the garage. That's the best place that we could think about giving this a shot. Scroll on the screen so you can see the comments. Scroll on the screen.
We're messing around.
What does scroll on the screen mean? Oh, there we go. Live chat. Hey, there we go.
Perfect.
Scroll on the screen so you can see the comments.
All right.
Okay, we can see that they still disappear though after a couple seconds, but that's all right. So anyway, what's everybody up to? We have a list of things that we want to talk to, but we're hoping people would ask us questions and kind of help this thing go along.
We're coming up on the 1,000 subscriber mark. We're getting there. We're getting close. Not quite there yet, though. C-Dub.
Chilling in Indy.
Nice, nice.
Must be late over there, right? What is it? 7:15 here, so 9:15? 10:15?
Somewhere in there.
Way past my bedtime.
Catch some trout. Soon.
As soon as you give us a formal invitation. Still waiting for that to show up in the mail. But yeah, that'd be awesome, dude. We want to come over there and Jerry here will show you up in fly fishing probably.
Dust off the old fly gear, see what I can come up with.
Yeah. We heard
Melissa's outdoor vlogs.
Hey Melissa, thanks for showing up. We're just hanging out in the garage. This is our first live stream ever, so
a little bit of a learning curve.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure it out. Anyway, Ryan, we heard Frugal and Fishing Nonstop is coming over to see you, and so PDX Fishing and us, we might just crash your party, dude. Come over there and show you up with spinners. How do you feel about that?
Keep going. Wait for him to reply. What else we got? We got a
By the
list
way,
here.
we haven't posted anything for like 5 weeks because basically we suck. Kirby, what's going on, dude? We will go out to fly fishing only river. What do you think about that? Yeah, we can do it. I can fly fish. I know how to cast. I just don't know which flies to use or where to put it on the water. But yeah, we'll figure it out.
When was the last time you cast a fly rod?
I haven't casted a fly rod for 15 years, probably. Still probably better than you, though. So anyway, we haven't posted anything because this fall has been really slow for us, and we've been super busy with family stuff, work stuff. I started a new job, not a lot of time off. So we've been out a couple times, but we haven't really done much good. So anyway, that's why we haven't posted anything. But actually, I went fishing yesterday and actually did really well and got a lot of material. And last night, while I was working on editing the material, fishing stuff, I understand that I missed post some weeks. Missed post some weeks? I don't know. Anyway, so I put all the material, I took it off my camera and put it onto my external hard drive. And while I was working on all of the material and editing, I dropped my external hard drive and it is broke. I mean, it's done. So, no problem fishing stuff. Thanks for being in here. So anyway, lesson learned, guys. I guess I put all my material on the external hard drive before I was able to post it while I was editing it. So everything is on the hard drive now. And it's trashed. I can't get to it. I can't finish it. I had enough stuff. I was going to post 5 videos this next week. And I'm going to talk to some people tomorrow. I got a quote from Best Buy. It's going to cost $1,400 if they save my external hard drive. And that's an amateur move. Yeah, well, some of us use more than just our iPhone, Ryan, and just post it right after we're done. So
he's got to learn not to delete first, then post.
Yeah, so anyway, that's kind of where we're at with that. If you live close, I could fix it for you. Kirby, dude. I got $100 with your name on it. IT guy, come on, man. Throw me a bone. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to talk to the IT guy at work tomorrow. I know he runs a side business. And see if he can't hook me up somehow. I don't know. That's been this whole YouTube thing is like a big learning curve for us. What's it look like? It's a Seagate external hard drive. I think it's a 3x5 they called it. It's a 1 terabyte. Well, now you know you have the chance to make a new video. You tagged us in a video? Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to go check that out. I don't know what it is, but that's always exciting. So yeah, it's a Seagate 1 terabyte external hard drive. Take out the data. Well, that's interesting. I sure hope somebody can salvage it because I'd like to keep all of that material. My wife told me there's no way we're paying that much money to fix it.
Just have to go fishing again.
Yeah, so I guess we'll have to go fishing again, make new videos. But it's still a bummer because, you know, I have all of the videos that we've posted thus far on YouTube. Do you have it with you? It's inside the house. I could go get it. So it didn't break the case or anything. So what happened is it only dropped like a foot, and it disconnected from the cord when it fell. So, but then I plugged it back in, and when I plugged it into the computer makes the beeping noise that it usually does when you plug in something to the USB. But then the hard drive doesn't show up in the file explorer, and then it just makes a repeating kind of a beeping humming noise over and over again. And I googled that noise, and somebody actually posted the noise, and it said it's because it's a frozen motor or something like that. Hit a corn dog. That was my mistake because I didn't eat a corn dog before I started editing. That'd have been a guarantee. Everything would have worked out just fine.
Good call, Ryan.
That guy. Misty Rain and his corn dogs. Can't trust him. That might be a damaged hard drive. I think it's damaged because it's not working, but I don't know to what extent. Best Buy said that's something that they have to outsource. So we even have a Geek Squad service plan, but that only gets us a 15% discount. So 15% off of $1,400 is still a no-go. Don't do Best Buy. Yeah. The only reason why we have a Geek Squad thing is my wife bought her. There are companies that will do it for $400. See, that's probably at least in the negotiating range with my wife. I don't know. I mean, because I'm still gonna have to buy a new hard drive, which is gonna cost $100 or so, and then whatever it costs to get everything off of there. I don't know. I mean, it sucks, but it's just one day worth of material. Cost depends on how much data is on there. Well, right now there's about 500 gigs worth of video on there, because what I do is after we're filming, basically I pull everything off the cameras and I put it on my hard drive, and that's where I do my editing from, because I don't want to dump it all onto the laptop while I'm working on it. So once I'm done editing and I post it, I would save all of the final videos and all the thumbnails and all that kind of stuff. Could be less than 400. Prices are going down. Competitive market, gotta like that. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm gonna check with the IT guy at work tomorrow. I know he has a side business. All this computer talk.
You should change your name to Nerd West Open Season.
Yeah.
Yep. Are we gonna talk fishing?
We can talk fishing. We better change the subject. Ryan's getting a little Twitter-pated over there.
Yeah.
Yep, we have to talk about Ataris or Commodore 64s if we're going to keep Ryan interested, I think. But so anyway, so fishing season. Kirby's Nerd Girl. Uh-oh. Starting to happen. They do the same thing. Save everything on external. Yeah. I mean, that's what I've been doing. Everything has been just fine until I drop my hard drive. So you gotta back it up, or maybe keep a copy on your camera before you finish. I think that's probably what I should have been doing. It still hurts, gotta say. But so anyway, fishing wise, we're coming into winter steelhead.
Mm-hmm.
We're at the tail end of summer steelhead. I'm ready for another trip to the coast. Ryan, anytime, man. Let me know. This time of year, we have crabbing at least on the coast. That's pretty good.
As long as the rain doesn't get too crazy.
Yeah, if the rain doesn't push them all out. But salmon season was pretty much a bust this year. I mean, you talk to anybody, even some really good fishermen, and
North Coast closed down beginning of November to all Chinook fishing. So
yeah,
that wasn't any good. It's not a good sign. Coho haven't been much to speak of. Yeah, it's kind of a bust. Yeah, some rock fishing is coming up. You can get the surf to calm down. I went out 3 weeks ago.
yeah.
Yeah, that weather was crazy rough. It got me nervous, so I backed up and fished a spot I don't really like to fish, but it was safer, a lot safer. So I ended up with one sea bass. It was good sea bass, but I didn't really feel like making a video out of one sea bass. So,
and that's kind of what we've been doing thus far. Maybe you guys can give us some feedback on that, but we just kind of feel like we only want to post videos of successful trips that we catch quite a few fish, have a good time. I don't know. What do you guys think? I know some people just say to throw it up there no matter what happens, but I don't know. We've talked about it, but if it's not a very good fishing day, we just don't get that excited about it and don't feel like posting much. So I don't know.
And also, what do you guys like on the videos? Do you guys like the how-to part? Do you want to see what we're using, how we're doing it, or you just want to watch the fishing? Product reviews, baits, lures, poles, fishing, etc. Post it all. Yeah,
Post it
true.
all. That's what I do. Yep. But see, that's the thing, Ryan. Is you're the life of a fly fisherman. Like you open the door right at the beginning to, you can do anything you want as long as it revolves around your life, and as long as you're on it, I think that qualifies as your life, right? So we kind of started out as more of a fishing and hunting channel, just kind of wanting to make what like fishing episodes that we used to like to watch growing up. Fish in the West, Angler West TV, we like that. Hog Quest, if you guys have ever heard of that.
More comedy thrown into your videos.
See, more comedy. What kind of comedy? Like impromptu, walking on the tracks and having a guy talk about throwing you into the water looking for dead bodies kind of comedy?
I did slip and fall into the North Fork Nehalem. Put that on there. Does that count, Ryan?
And also, what do you guys think about music? Just focus on the content. It doesn't hurt to change things up. You just need to stay consistent. Well, that's what we've been trying to do. At least we think. We've been consistent with at least our style, right?
Yeah, the hunting thing's we're still trying to figure that out. Hey, Chris.
Chris, hey, what's going on, man? All the videos are great.
How-tos are good. Okay.
What did he say? I didn't catch the last part.
How-tos are good. How-to videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the hunting thing.
Hunting is tough,
Yeah.
for sure.
I ended up doing a lot of solo hunt stuff for elk season, and I think get a hook out of your arm. Yeah. Can we borrow your arm? No, just kidding.
Yeah, you have the pretty tattooed arm, Ryan. Why don't you come over here and lay it out on the table for us?
So the trying to run a hat cam, it seemed like it was either messing with the camera and spooking elk, or maybe the reflection of the camera. I tried camouflaging it on my hat. Also with a bow, it seemed like it was right in line with the upper limb. So I was trying to offset the camera to try and look around it, and that was kind of hard to pick on which side of the bow the elk would come in on. I was getting kind of frustrated. I think I kind of blew a couple of chances at some bigger bulls, and eventually I turned my chest mount sideways and basically had it on my hip, and I'd kind of adjust it as I went. When I finally got into that spike, I just kind of, to the point of I'm just going to kill an elk, and if we get it on video, bonus. And so it's not the best footage for killing an elk, but we'll work on that. Duck season's coming up. We might try and do a little duck hunting videos. Let us know if you guys want to see those. I think we got a little better option there because we're sitting still and we can kind of set cameras up around us. Hopefully those turn out all right. And then I don't know what else. Maybe a little late season deer. We might try a little bit of that. So there again, if we're in stands, let's do a video together. All right.
We'd love it, Chris. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Deer hunting from a stand, I think I might be able to maybe use a phone to zoom in and try and use something with that and get some better footage. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of learning the whole hunting side of it. It's a little different than just throwing on a camera on a hat or your chest and starting to cast. So we'll see.
Yeah, it definitely would be easier. We'll try to work it out if we're hunting, that if both of us go together, so one of us can at least be filming the other person, because solo camming is super tough. Like you said, and that's like when I was deer hunting, I set up a tripod a couple times when I was looking at some draws, but I don't know. I mean, if you're walking around, you have to have your camera on, looping all the time on your hat or your head or chest or something, and I don't know. That's super tough. We're gonna have to try something different, but
The other thing is we're using these cameras. Are called Yi Lights, and they're kind of like a cheaper version of a GoPro. So if I need someone.
Melissa, yeah, that's exactly right. It's as we were just saying, solo camming is super tough, and having somebody with you to nothing else be able to zoom in like with a phone or something and get a little bit better angle, because all these action cameras they have the wide angle lenses and you can't see anything past 40 or 50 yards. It's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, we're definitely going to explore trying to hunt together and have one guy at least cameraing or something. Is that a word? Cameraing?
It is now. Ryan volunteered to camera for us.
Ryan, we'd love for you to be our cameraman, and if you could lace up with some doe estrus and maybe some big ears, that would help too. Live movement and decoying, I think, always helps. So, and if you could smell like you were in heat, that would increase our odds. So,
I'll go cook when you catch it. That's always good too. So we've done
barbecue at Kirby's.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
I like it. We've done a couple of cooking videos. You guys like those? Nick and I talked about maybe doing like an elk chili video. Maybe. Let's say we did steelhead. We did surf perch tacos. If that's stuff that's worth watching, let us know. If you guys aren't too crazy about cooking, then
we're not.
I smell like that.
Yeah, we're not like stellar cooks or anything, so we're not sure whether we should make cooking videos. Yeah, hunting goes with game cooking. Yeah,
true.
So like a catch, clean, and cook, but with hunting, or do you just pull it out of the freezer and give it a shot? Yeah. So, what do you guys? Did we ask him about the music?
I think we touched on it for a second.
So we use music a lot in our videos, and we've had some comments. Seems like most people like the way we set stuff up. I think it's hard to film whenever we go. Yeah, for sure. Hunting with the buddy is got to be the way to go.
Music helps. Okay.
Music helps. We really like using music in our videos, and
the Yeelight cameras aren't waterproof. That's the downside to them.
Yeah.
Sorry, we got to read this real quick.
Did you get it all?
I think so. All
right.
The downside to the Yeelights is they're not waterproof, so we got to keep them in a waterproof case. And so when we do that, obviously the sound's a little challenging. But there you go.
Oh.
So that's why we like to use the music a lot. Is a lot of times we've got wind, or it's hard to hear what we're saying anyway. So
I like commentary, right?
Yeah,
Ryan's got to be exact opposite of whatever. Yeah, we like to do the commentary, and we're getting better at it. But like Jerry's saying, these Yeelights, like we have to have them in the case when we go out anywhere because they're not waterproof, they're not dustproof, and they're not shockproof. But I do like to talk a lot. And you've got a great voice for talking, Ryan, for sure, and a lot of things to say.
Yeah.
But so that's why when we put them in the cases, they don't gather narration very well. So we either have to consciously think about it and pull it out of the case and do a commentary or a how-to.
Weather allowing.
Yeah, weather allowing. That's the other thing. In fact, these 5 videos that I was going to make before I dropped my hard drive, I actually remembered to pull the camera out of the case, set up on the tripod. I mean, it's awesome. It sounded really good. It looked really good. And I hope I can just pull it all together, and we'll find out. Sure hope to. There's gonna be it's gonna be fall trout fishing videos. So did a whole video of catching trout, And then I did a series of how-tos in between on how to set up the bait and all that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
You do pair up the music really awesome. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that, and I definitely think it's a lot better now than it was when we first started, because neither of us had any experience with YouTube editing. I mean, we were as green as you get going into this. So we've been learning as we go. I've pretty much taken over most of the editing.
Yeah, I got an issue with my iVideo or iMovie.
Yeah, Jerry's got a Mac computer. So I do all the editing on our laptop, and that seems to work pretty good. Yeah, I really enjoy editing, and I really enjoy looking for music and pairing it up and just messing around with stuff.
Mac boo.
Mac boo, yeah, boo. I am horrible at picking music. That's why I talk a lot. And that's totally fine, right? I think that works awesome for all your videos. I mean, that's when I pull up a video of the life of the fly fisherman, I totally expect to see you talking and commenting your way through it, and you have a lot of energy, you have a lot of things to say. That totally works. I mean, there are times where Jerry and I are fishing, we don't say a word like the whole day. We just fish, you know. So, you know, music is a savior for us, and we can just make things happen with music. And we like rock. We use a lot of rock in the videos. I think that's just good energy, good sound. It's easy to edit. So, yeah. It's just kind of how we've been rolling with it. Is there any kind of videos that you guys would like to see us try to do? As far as, I mean, we were talking about maybe doing more sturgeon videos this winter. A lot of people are doing like these challenge videos, fishing with small fishing rods or weird baits or things like that. And so we're thinking about maybe trying to do a few more of those kind of deals. Those seem to be pretty cool. What do you guys think about that? Should we try to catch a 6-foot sturgeon on a mini fishing pole? I don't even know if that's possible. That'd be tough.
A lot of weight to keep it down.
Yeah. I guess it'd be fun. Could be really expensive. Really expensive experiment, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Any ideas? What do you guys think of these 3 coolers? 1, 2, 3. Those are mine. Old school igloo.
Handline started fishing.
Handline. Okay. Here's the thing about handline sturgeon fishing. Challenges are a hit and miss. That is true. Also, with winter coming up, throw out a challenge to do. Yeah, so that's kind of what we've been talking about, is trying to think of. It seems like they're pretty popular. We're just trying to think of an angle, I guess, or something unique, because we want to kind of keep pace with what people are doing, but we don't just want to do what everybody else is doing all the time either. We want to try to come up with stuff that maybe somebody else hasn't really tried, or some kind of a unique angle of something that maybe somebody's already tried. But yeah, so Ryan, I was sturgeon fishing last year, and I hooked one, and when I reeled in and I got my line all the way up, something different, catch everyone. Yeah, that's what we're trying to come up with. Anyways, I reeled my line all the way in and realized that I was hooked on somebody else's line. So I unhooked my hook, and then I proceeded to handline this sturgeon in. And I was not filming, I was by myself. And that is some sketchy business, dude. Pulling in, this thing was like probably a 5-foot sturgeon, so it had some pretty good pull. And whoever broke it off was using braided fishing line. It was like 60-pound braid. Fish with live crawdads. Can you do that? Can we do that here?
I think so.
I don't know if we can use live bait.
Worms.
We can
Sand
use
shrimp.
worms. Well, that's true.
I think it's just
Live
fish.
crawdads, huh? Well, I'll have to look into that. So anyway, I hand lined that fish in finally, but I was super nervous, man, pulling on that braided fishing line, because I was pulling like this, and I didn't want to get it wrapped around the hand, because then if it took off with that braided fishing line, would have just destroyed me. So I was trying to pull it really careful, and I finally landed it. It was somebody had snagged it in the belly with a huge hook, and so it worked out because I was able to unhook that fish pretty easy and throw all that fishing line away. But I don't know if I want to try hand lining unless you're using rope. Maybe would be a little safer. I don't know. You could try it. You try it. Put some leather.
Me? Yeah.
Put some leather gloves on or something. So, I don't-
I'd be okay if Ryan came over and showed us how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we need Ryan to show us more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, all these guys with 1,000+ subscribers, please help us. We are still learning.
What else we got lined up?
Have your brother do it. Yeah, right? So we're going to get him to stick a giant fish hook in his forearm first, and then we'll do a video on how to pull that out. And then we'll have him hand line a sturgeon in.
I thought we were good, Ryan. What's going on here?
Yeah.
I know I'll do it.
Yep.
So we got this winter. Hopefully, steelhead is a lot better than fall salmon.
Yep.
Let's see.
Sturgeon,
Yeah.
steelhead. Salmon's about done. There's not.
Mhm.
We're gonna try to do a chum fishing video. Next weekend. Is it gonna work out?
Hope so.
We'll see. So we have a really small chum salmon season here. How long is it?
It's probably a month and a half, I think, but they don't really show up till the last couple of weeks of it, really. And then that's kind of rain dependent to get them in without too much rain to blow the river out. So it's.
All right, Melissa. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, we'll go check it out and see what you left us. Looking forward to it. Thanks
See you,
again.
Melissa.
Thanks again for everybody that's in here. We have 7 people, it says, so we really didn't know whether anybody would show up at all, and we really didn't know exactly what to do, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So yeah, anyway, chum salmon, we have that maybe coming up next weekend. We'll see if they even show up.
Yeah.
Who knows? But that'll be cool. But in Hag Lake, we like to trout fish during the winter time when it's pretty quiet around here, nothing else is going on, or the rivers are blown out. But steelhead is definitely our top priority if we can make it happen.
Yeah, we started out doing quite a bit steelhead fishing, and then starting the channel, we wanted to kind of do a broad selection of different things that we do, and so we do a little bit of steelhead fishing, and then kind of want to make sure we had other videos in there as well. I think maybe we'll try and get back to a little more steelhead fishing. We definitely like it. So, what else? Trout stock right now at these times. You should go do it now. Trophy videos.
That's what I tried to do yesterday. I got 5 videos worth. If I can recover the hard drive and get all the material off of there, I'll be editing that and hopefully posting it up this week. So,
Thanks from me.
well, Ryan, how far are you from us? And then we can tell you
Add another 45 minutes on to however long it takes you to get here.
Yeah, so I think you're
Good to know, Kirby.
3.5 hours, maybe 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on how long it takes you to get to Portland. Came back to smash that like button again. Oh, thanks,
thank you.
Charlene.
Appreciate that.
Double tap.
Didn't I turn it off?
I don't know. I don't know. People always say that the thumbs ups are good. So,
Mhm.
oh man, everybody just bailed.
Yeah.
3 people.
Been on here for a little over half an hour, so
That's
we've been talking about doing a live stream for a while, and then I ended up coming over to try and print some papers, and that wasn't working. So we decided, do live feed now. So kind of impromptu. We had a little bit, like Nick was saying earlier, we had a few things we wanted to go over, and just decided to, figure this thing out, try it out, see what happens. So
that, and we just wanted everybody to see us in the same screen, so you know that there's actually 2 of us on this channel. Seems like it's hard for us to get together and fish together at the same time, just because of the way schedules work. I mean, that's definitely what we prefer, is to hunt and fish together when we can, but
it's tough to do sometimes.
yeah, it doesn't work out that often. So a lot of times we're solo tripping and then just posting stuff when we get back. So, but yeah, if you guys hadn't realized by now, I would have hoped. I mean, I know we're like twins, but yeah, there's 2 of us on the channel, and we both produce videos. We're both doing, I mean, we hunt and fish for basically the same things. We just have different areas that we're better at. I don't know. Jerry's a lot better hunter than I am. I'm probably a little better at salmon fishing. I'm a lot better at salmon fishing. Yeah. But we both love steelhead fishing. We love getting out there. Some days he has a good day, some days I have a good day. Just depends on whether it's a drift fishing eggs kind of day or bead under a bobber kind of day. Cleaning up. Fishing stuff. Hey, Charlene. Yeah. So we still have 5 people in here. Do you guys have any questions for us? Like, anything you want to know? We could tell our story about why we started our YouTube channel, I guess. You want to go into that?
Quick version,
Cliff Notes version. So the reason that I am awesome at catching greenlings. Yes. Yeah, you are. And they're like that. I mean, that was the smallest fish I've ever seen caught on the jetty. And props to Ryan. That's what they are called, right? You are correct, sir. Greenling. Yep, we were catching bay perch and greenling that day, and that little tiny fish that you caught was either a sculpin or a cabezon maybe, or Irish lord, or I don't know.
Oh yeah, I think that sounds familiar.
It was so small, it was hard to tell, man. But anyway, have you guys ever heard of a guy named PK Yee? He has a YouTube channel. We've watched his channel for a long time. We've always enjoyed his videos. It was towards the end of the year last year. He was actually sitting in his car on a rainy day. I think he was rained out from fishing, and he did a video called "Should You Start a YouTube Channel?" And we both watched that, and it just made sense for us. We've been talking about it for a long time, and so that's basically what like hurdled us into starting it. After that, we finally we pulled the trigger on some cameras around Christmas time. Amazon had these Yee light cameras on sale for a really good deal. So we bought cameras, we bought accessory packages, we bought tripods, we bought batteries, SD cards, you name it. We dove in head first. Had no idea what we were doing. We had no idea what we were getting into. I think the first day that we went out filming surf perch, yeah, I took my camera and I didn't realize that they don't come with SD cards. So I took it out, and so I didn't do any filming that day. Jerry had an SD card laying around, which was like a super small.
Yeah, 32 gig or something.
Yeah, and it filled up in like 2 hours, and we were done.
And then we started catching fish after that.
Yeah. So that's how we started our YouTube careers, was failure.
Big learning curve.
We set the bar so high that day that we could do no more than trip over it the rest of the way. So, but we're glad we did it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we've learned so much. We've met so many people. The community is awesome. There's like YouTube is amazing. There's a huge support community. Everybody watches each other's channels. The comments are really encouraging. Yep, exactly, Kirby. You're learning every day. Every time you do something, every time you watch somebody else's video,
Mm-hmm.
every time you see somebody else's style, every time you see somebody's commentary, you're learning constantly, and you're evolving and coming up with new ideas, new creativity. It's pretty much endless. Awesome community. You're right, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love nothing more than to like fly like 20 YouTubers in that we talk to on channels and stuff, and just sit in one room and have a beer and just shoot the breeze and talk about everybody's stories and stuff. I mean, that would just be amazing. But we still have, I don't know, 4 or 5 channels that we're trying to hook up with right now, and it's just, when I renamed my channel, I missed it. Did you get it?
Part of it, 3/4 of each.
Bring it back. Right? Yeah.
Mhm.
When I renamed my channel in January, I was actually wanting to do fishing and outdoor videos, a lot of catch and cook. Once I touched the grill, I just got... Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you have one idea in your head about what you're going to do,
Mm-hmm.
and you're either, it's no fun, or you're not good at it, or maybe it's not what you thought it was, and you just change. I mean, what else are you going to do? You just evolve. But yeah, it's a huge learning curve. But yeah, we're trying to, because you're such a good cook, Kirby. Yeah. Kirby is a good cook, man. He comes up with some stuff that, I mean, I can cook the same 3 recipes, and that's about it. Jerry's a lot better cook than I am. I call myself the king of wing, and not because I cook wings. It's because I look at a recipe and I think, that seems kind of hard. I'm just going to wing it from here. And that's how I go with cooking. I get most of the ingredients in there, and I usually look at the temperature that I'm supposed to set the oven and the time frame that it's supposed to go in for. And that's it, dude. I'm like, okay, 325 for 20 minutes. I'll start there. Cook a casserole, and then I'll open the door and like hit the dish, and if it jiggles, it goes back in for like 10 more minutes or something. That's all I can do. But yeah, you guys have any questions for us? We're coming up on close to 45 minutes. This has been pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know if we're just going to be sitting here for like 2 or 3 minutes and then shut it off or what. But is Ryan still there? He got awfully quiet. It's because we were talking about food. I bet he went to go get something to eat.
Corn dog.
Corn dog, probably. Yeah. He was the guy that commented the other day about, for Halloween, he was hoping nobody would come to his house and ring the doorbell because he wanted to keep all the candy for himself. Hot Pocket. I like a Hot Pocket. Can't screw up a Hot Pocket, right? I'm here. Yep. Yep. Still working on all that Halloween candy, Ryan. If there is a Reese's peanut butter cup in the bottom of that bowl, I think you should bring it over to me. I'm all about the peanut butter cup.
What we got? Anything else?
I don't know. We're down to 4 people. I think we pretty much ran the course. So, unless you guys have any questions for us, we might start wrapping this thing up. If we figure out how, we know how to shut it off.
Power button.
Playing here with Gizmo.
Nice.
Hey,
Go live more often.
go live more often. We'd like to go live more often, especially, when we're not being able to go out and actually fish or hunt. It would be nice to just queue this thing up and sit down and talk with people. And yeah, that's why we were pretty nervous about doing the first one. So we figured we could do the first one and get it out of the way and see how it goes. So we'll definitely try to go live more often. I think it'd be fun. Maybe, someday Jerry has unlimited data, so maybe we can live stream some fishing and hunting while we're out there. That would be pretty cool. But we got to figure out a battery system.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're going to live stream for about 7 minutes, and that'll be it.
And I need some service area too.
Yeah, we'll have to fish in downtown Portland. You can live stream it. So, all right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna wrap this thing up. $20 battery pack.
Cool.
That's what I use.
Good to know. Thanks, Kirby.
Any kind of battery pack, or is there just 100 different kinds of them out there? I imagine there's probably an endless amount of people making them. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for being here, man.
Appreciate it.
Crutching us, giving us something to talk about. At least a 9,000 mAh. That must be a power rating.
Thanks, Kirby.
Thanks, man. We appreciate you guys coming by. Like I said, we really enjoyed it.
Milliamp.
Milliamp.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Nice. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yep. External 20,000.
Okay.
Run all day. That
That'd be
might
good.
not be a bad idea for long weekend trips too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we'll look into those.
awesome. All right, guys. Fly fishing corn dog eater out.
See you, Ryan.
Yeah. Nice. Thanks, Fish and Stuff. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the heads up. We've enjoyed this, you guys.
Yeah.
Take care, Kirby.
Thanks for joining us.
And we'll talk to you guys later. Everybody take care. We're gonna probably spend the next 6 minutes trying to figure out how to shut this thing off. So, all right, take care, guys.
See ya.